Oh, yes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful deep divers. Oh, Ralph Smart started nice and early. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right, this is the earliest I've ever done a live stream, deep divers. This is the earliest I've ever done a live stream. Jewel Divan, you are appreciated. Like I say, I'm giving appreciation to everybody. Everybody, I'm giving appreciation. Jewel Divan, you are appreciated. You're starting like that, Jewel? Let me shout out to Jewel. And Jewel, you are appreciated. Peace, blessings, and prayers for you, mentor, and to all deep divers. Much gratitude, sir. I appreciate you, Jewel. I appreciate you, Jewel. You are appreciated. And because you bless me, Jewel, let me bless you. Can we do that? Jewel, what song do you want? Let's start this off right, Jewel. Just put it in the comment section, that's all. You want 80s? You want 80s? You want 80s? 80s? Oh, 80s. Oh, I get it. Let's dance then. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. It's a choice. So happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. Oh yeah, deep divers were nice and early. That was for you, Jewel. You are appreciated. Shout out to Jewel. Give thanks. You are appreciated. Bright Star, you are appreciated. Everybody in the chat, I see you. Bree T, 18. You didn't say anything. I want to read your comment. You better say something. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. So many beautiful deep divers. Are you enjoying the 80s vibes or what, deep divers? You enjoying the 80s vibes, right? You enjoying the 80s vibes, deep divers? Didn't they make better music in the 80s, deep divers? Do you agree with me? Right? The 80s had a classic retro sound. Classic sound, deep divers. Norman Smith, I play the guitar for recreational purposes. You are appreciated. That's wonderful to hear. Wonderful to hear. Deep divers, I think you haven't warmed up yet. You haven't warmed up yet. So we went from 80s. Aaron Clark, you are appreciated. I'm going to get to all the comments. In fact, I'm going to read all the comments right now. Oh, we're just warming up, deep divers. Aaron Clark, you are appreciated. I have been doing my best to get rid of my depression, work on my passions, and go outside more, but I feel I have a creature in me telling me lies all the time. I metaphorically fell today, but as I did, so I saw 11:11. But why? That's a sign for you. If you're seeing 11:11, you better realize that's a good sign. Anytime I see 11:11, I know something good is going to happen. Ever get that feeling 11:11 stares at you in the eyes, deep divers, and you're like, oh, there 11:11 is, right? So 2021 and beyond predictions, 2022, 2023, we're talking future world predictions. A lot is happening on the planet. We got a whole lot to talk about. But first, I appreciate you enjoyed the video on DMX. You know, shout out to everyone right now. We are all about raising the frequency. We are all about raising the vibration right here, deep divers. We are all about, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What is the future of humanity, deep divers? We got a whole lot to talk about, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? But I still don't feel you're warmed up enough, deep divers. Everybody on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. We're early. For the first time, I said, hey, not only did I already drop a video, deep divers, I said, you know what? I'm going to do another video. And I'm going to do it with you, deep divers, here with me. We're going to do the video together. We're going to do the video together. So let's just warm up a bit. I know a lot of people may still be in bed. It's time to wake up. So let's dance. You want to dance a bit? We did 80s deep divers. Let's do something a bit more tropical. Let's do something a bit more tropical. Finally, the Red Hawk, you are appreciated. Let's do something a bit more tropical. Because like I always say, we have to remind ourselves we are co-creators and we can create the reality we want. We don't have to settle for the reality we're given. We can create the reality we want. So many beautiful deep divers here. Finally, the Red Hawk, you are appreciated. Just happy to be in the house. Feels so good to be alive. Pardon? Feels so good to be alive. Yes, it does feel so good to be alive. Norman Smith, you are appreciated. I tune in every day for inspiration and great vibes to your channel, Ralph. We are as one. Let's make it a great day and pass it on. Beautiful. So let's play. Let's just warm up, deep divers, because we got a whole lot to talk about. But at the same time, we still need to warm up. We got to warm up for this, deep divers. So we did 80s. Let's do some reggaeton. What do you think about that? Elizabeth, Dan, you are appreciated. You are appreciated, Elizabeth. Coming in on the 333. I can't believe it, deep divers. I'm doing a live stream so early. I'm doing a live stream so early. I'm like, hey, do you know how good it feels to be on time, deep divers? Do you know how good it feels to be so early? Right? So that means we can really dance. So let's just warm up. Check this tune out, deep divers. Tell me how you find it. Just listen and enjoy the good vibes. Oh, you enjoying that deep divers? Like, you know, I had to share that one with you. We're just warming up. We're just warming up, deep divers. Shout out to everyone who's here. Future world predictions. We got a whole lot to talk about. I hope you're taking care of yourself, deep divers. I hope you're taking care of your family. I hope you're taking care of your loved ones. Lady B, you are appreciated. Lady B, sending love, positivity, and healing to all. Thank you for sharing the knowledge, Ralph. Hey, I love to do that. Elizabeth Dan, you are appreciated. I love you, Ralph. Thank you for everything you do. Hey, that's the least I can do. Alyssa, you are appreciated. Thank you. Terrence Williams, you are appreciated. I'm in the midst of the Creator's divine timing. It's amazing to watch things unfold. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, hey, Susan, we're going to get into it. Shout out to Susan in the house. Your predictions today, I hope, are more fortuitous than your last year's predictions. Shout out to you, Susan. We're going to dive into it, deep divers. We're going to dive into it. So, one love to everybody. We're here early, deep divers. We're here early. Time is on our side. A lot is happening on the planet. So let's talk about, let's really go into the future world predictions. In 2019, I spoke about everything that's happening right now. Everything. I spoke about it. Should we get a more futuristic background, deep divers? Is this better? That's better for you because it's about the future, right? This better for you? Like, this is what the future looks like, deep divers? I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. This is like the Fifth Element. This is pretty cool, deep divers. So in 2019, I spoke about everything that was coming in 2020. And I told you that because people are elevating, because people are rising in consciousness, because we are entering the age of Aquarius, the frequency on the planet is increasing. And therefore, this means millions of people are going to be waking up. Now, this is a big problem. When you have been in control for a long time, when you have been an oligarchy, when you have been controlling billions of souls and you realize that we're moving into the age of Aquarius, you start looking a little bit shaky, baby. You start panicking because you realize that people are starting to figure this thing out. People are starting to see behind the wizard's curtain, just like in The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy pierced behind the curtain and saw that it was only an old man. He had no real power, and the real power was her. So Norman Smith, shout out to Norman Smith. Shout out to everyone who's here. Shout out to everyone who made it, deep divers. Make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button, deep divers, and share this link. We are live. We're early. Reading every single comment today that comes in. Norman Smith, you are appreciated. Reading every single comment that comes in and gives thanks. Norman Smith, you are appreciated. Wherever the light of love and truth appears, the darkness scatters. One love. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you made me do that, Norman. Wherever the light of love and truth appears, the darkness scatters. Absolutely. One love. Love as law. Unity does not imply uniformity. Unity is diversity. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. Shout out to everyone who's here. So, future world predictions. So in 2019, I told you, I gave you a heads up. I gave you a warning that, hey, in 2020, shit's going to hit the fan because of everything happening astrologically, because of the Great Conjunction, because the Mayans told you the world is going to end December 21st. And that was the Great Conjunction. And so the world ended. 2020 was cancelled for a lot of people. Right. And even now, 2021 and beyond, it seems like it's going to be cancelled. No, it's not. Let me tell you what's happening on the planet. I keep telling you, everything happening out there is a smoke screen. It's a distraction. It's an illusion. And how Ruben, shout out to Ruben. Shout out to all you wonderful deep divers, right? I'm like I say, I'm reading every single comment, so you can actually interrupt me. You can interrupt me because this is the people show, deep divers. Interrupt me. I'm going to read your comment. Ruben, you are appreciated. Ralph, you and the universe have been speaking to me around the clock lately and probably have been forever. The energy and abundance is indescribable. You are appreciated, Ruben. Shout out to you. So let's talk about what's coming. Someone actually sent me a message. Where did they send me a message to, deep divers? They sent me a message on Instagram. And I always say, if you've got a message for me, add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart, because I get a lot of messages. So add me on Instagram and send a message there. So this woman sent me a message and she's like, Ralph, I love your videos, but help. I really need to travel right now. And I'm kind of disheartened with how things are moving on the planet. They're locking down everywhere where I am right now. Ebony Green, you are appreciated. And I want to know, what do you think is going to happen to future travel? Like, is it going to be a nightmare whenever you go to the airport? Are there going to be checks upon checks upon checks? Because we're living in a brave new world, right? We're living in a whole new world right now. And a lot of people weren't paying attention before. Now they are, because they're now starting to realize the world is changing very quickly. Let me send a shout out to Sonia Bear. This is the People Show, deep divers. Leave a comment. I'm going to read every single comment right now. Sonia Bear, you are appreciated. Waking up to Ralphie and I haven't even had, wait a minute. You ain't even had breakfast yet? I always watch your videos before I exit my bed. I told you, we are early. You got to catch up. We are early today. We are early. Sonia Bear, you are appreciated. Reading every single comment. Soulful2767, you are appreciated. Whatever you're grateful for, the universe brings you more of. Slow motion this side. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whatever you're grateful for, the universe brings you more of. So, future world predictions. So, this woman reached out to me on Instagram. She sent me a long message. And she said, Ralph, I'm kind of scared about what's going to happen in the future because the world is in a state of lockdown. Like, what's going to happen to our travel plans? And I said, okay, I got to do a video on this. What's coming in this whole new world? You see, oh, we've been playing music. The future is nothing more than a continuation of present moments. And if you want an idea of what the future holds, look at your present situation, because it's only a domino effect. Keep that in your mind. It's only a domino effect of what's happening now. And what is happening right now on the planet, deep divers, you tell me. You tell me what's happening on the planet. We have to remind ourselves, when we talk of future world predictions, you have to learn how to be an architect of your own reality. You have to learn how to create your own reality and create your own future. You see what they do, because the Matrix is what? Is game over, right? Because the Matrix is game over, the inorganic ones are on their way out. They're on their way out. Now they want to take you down with them. The only way they can do this is trap as many souls as possible and make sure you don't ascend to the fifth dimension. They want to keep you trapped in a state of fear, 24/7. And this is why you're seeing everything happen is self-explanatory right now, the way it's happening on the planet, because it's all designed to keep you in a state of fear. Fear is the lowest frequency. Fear blocks manifestation. Now, the future world they want for you, because there's two worlds, right? The future world they want for you is a world of this. It's a world where there is no connection. A world where you are disconnected from yourself. A world where there are checks everywhere you go. In other words, it's a world of totalitarian dictatorship. That's what they want for you. That's what the inorganic ones want for you. A world of totalitarian dictatorship. Now, there's another world, and that's the world you can create for yourself and we can create collectively. Let me shout out to you, Paul Michael. You are appreciated. I'm reading every single comment in live time. Once again, if you're on this live, make sure you smash the like button. We're early, deep divers. Paul Michael, you are appreciated. Let's dance a bit, Paul. Let's dance a bit, deep divers. Oh yes, just dancing. We got to remind ourselves to have fun every single day. We got to remind ourselves to have fun. Let me shout out to you, Anthony. You are appreciated. Shout out to Anthony Versi. You are appreciated. Abundance and appreciation, blessings. Thank you for all you do, Ralph. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate everybody here. The chat is going so fast. I'm early. A lot of people are awake. I'm surprised, deep divers. I thought all of you would be in bed right now. I thought all of you would be in bed right now. JB Goth, you are appreciated. Goth, you are appreciated. New subscriber from Miami, Florida. Sending good vibes, love and light. Hey, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. Most definitely. So, future world predictions. We're starting to realize the world is transforming right before our very eyes. And this was all planned a long time ago. A long time ago. You see, nothing is by accident. And there are no coincidences in the universe. Always remind yourself of that. Nothing is by accident. And there are no coincidences in the universe. It's not a coincidence the Mayan calendar ended December 21st, 2020, 2012, which is actually 2020. And it seemed like the world had ended in 2020. And right now, it seems like we're still in a kind of difficult situation on the planet. You see, what the Mayans were talking about is a new version of the world being created. The Mayans knew that the end of time was going to happen with the Great Conjunction. The end of time as we know it is going to end for all of us. This linear time sequence is ending. And we're moving into the age of Aquarius. See, age of Aquarius deals with information. Age of Aquarius deals with information. Aquarius is the water bearer. And the water bearer deals with truth. The hidden is coming to light. So what we're seeing unfold and what is going to happen as well in the future is that more truths are going to be revealed. We're moving into a full disclosure. The truth is coming out. The lid is going to be blown off all of this. You see, Pandora's box has been opened. Pardon? Pandora's box has been opened. Oh, it's been kicked open. And right now we're seeing everything happen all at once. So much is happening in such a short space of time because it is the end of time as we know it. It is the apocalypse. It's the lifting of the veil. It is, thank you, Mario. It's game over. Now you're seeing cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, a whole new way of living has emerged on the planet because it's game over. See, the old way wasn't working. Now it's time for a new paradigm shift. You see, because of this new age we're heading into, let me shout out to everyone who's here. I'm reading every single comment, deep divers. This is a live chat. Jasmine, you are appreciated. Jasmine Bird, you are appreciated. We're early, deep divers. Love and light to everyone, absolutely. Hey, Ascension Code, you are appreciated. So many beautiful deep divers here. Once again, deep divers, if you're on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. I'm reading every single comment. Let me give a shout out to Ascension Code, because the ancients knew something. The Native Americans knew something. Tecumseh, Native American warrior and chief, said, "Show respect to all people, but grovel to none." We need that wisdom, right? And that was part of the Hopi prophecy. the rainbow prophecy, that when the earth is ravaged, the animals are sick, people are dying. This is a prophecy, Native American prophecy, right? When the earth is ravaged, the animals are sick and people are dying. People, a group of people from different creeds, colors, and classes shall come onto the earth, and who by their deeds and by their actions should, and who by their deeds and by their actions, who by their deeds and by their actions, they shall make the earth green again, and they shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Warriors of the rainbow. See, that is a prediction that's already here. And a future prediction you want to pay attention to is that you're going to start to see more people, young people, wake up. You're going to start to see more conscious music on the planet, mark my words. You're going to see mainstream artists who are going to be able to infiltrate the mainstream and give the youth messages they need to hear to help elevate them. You're going to have more whistleblowers come on the scene, like Edward Snowden. You're going to have even more. Because everything that's happening right now, there are a lot of secrets people don't know about. And it's all going to be exposed. It's all coming out. More doctors are going to come out and speak up. And it's going to leave people in a state of shock. It's going to turn their world upside down, because you're going to have people in powerful positions, even in the government, spill the beans. So I keep telling you, even people who are in the matrix, even people who are even working for the government, even people who are even in the White House, in the Houses of Parliament, a lot of them are going to start to spill the beans. Mark my words. And this is going to create a tremendous uproar, because there's going to be a clash. Because right now, it's already starting to happen. Slowly, there's been a lot of conflicting information. And we're going to see it grow more, where you're going to have a massive split occur. It's already happening. Some people who are believers and some people who are non-believers. But it's going to be a split in terms of territory. Already in some countries like Israel, Saudi Arabia, they issue people with a green pass, right? And when you have the green pass, you can do certain things. You can travel to certain places. And if you don't have the green pass, they say, hey, fall back. You got to fall back. Well, you see, what's happening in the future is that many people are not going to conform with the system. They're not going to do as they're told. And therefore, you are now seeing a split happen in humanity. And therefore, you are going to start to see new places being created, new tribes being created, where people are having the same beliefs. And that's the good news. You're seeing more unity, more, because a lot of people are waking up already. But you see, now people are starting to realize that waking up is not enough. Waking up is not enough. Right now, we need to come together. We need land to build our own communities. And that's what's going to happen in the near future. Because many people are now part of the resistance. Many people don't want to be a sheep. They don't want to be a sheep deep divers. They don't want to follow the herd to the slaughterhouse. Many people are now starting to think. They're starting to wake up. They're saying, wait a minute. I want to breathe in the good ass prana. Wait a minute. I want to breathe in the good ass prawn. You see, a lot of people are starting to wake up, deep divers. You better recognize this is all that's coming. So even these people right now who are just going along, their time is coming to say, wait a minute, what's going on? And this is the shift that's happening right now. You see, COVID means creating our vision in detail. What? Slow motion this side. I don't think you heard me. I don't think you heard me, deep divers. What did I just say? I said COVID means creating our vision in detail. Let me repeat it one more time, deep divers. COVID means creating our vision in detail. And you see, what's happened with a lockdown, what's happened with everything coming to a grinding halt, is that it's given people time they never had before. When everything got shut, deep divers, everything got locked down, people had to go home. People had to go inside. They had to go indoors. They had to stay indoors. Now, it didn't happen for 1 month. It's still happening right now. So what are people doing indoors? They got time to think. They got time to reflect. They got time to sit with themselves. They got time to do the inner work. They got time to say, actually, this is not the life I want. This is not the life I want. They got time to say, wait a minute, this is not the life I want. They got time, deep divers, to say, wait a minute, something is not adding up. Wait a minute, what on earth is happening? So it's actually a blessing in disguise. And when we talk of what's coming, you see, diamonds are created through pressure. A diamond is nothing more than a large piece of charcoal that handled pressure exceptionally well. A lot of people right now are feeling the pressure. A lot of people right now are feeling the burn. A lot of people right now are pissed off. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Now, what happens when there's a lot of pressure? What happens when there's a lot of hard times? It only means one thing. You're going to go down with a ship, or you're going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. You're going to become a diamond. And that's what's happening. A lot of people right now, do you know, deep divers? A lot of people are eating better than ever right now. 7-day vegan challenge. Oh, they got the acai bowl. They got the chia seeds. Ooh, they got the cherries. They got the grapes. Because I told you, age of Aquarius is where people say, wait a minute, I've got to take care of my health. COVID means creating our vision in detail. I told you. In a pandemic, what is at the forefront? Health. So what's coming on the planet? More people are going plant-based. Pardon? More people are going plant-based. Pardon? More people are going plant-based. And you probably noticed, deep divers, when you've walked into supermarkets, you're just seeing vegan, 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 plant-based, dairy-free, meat-free. You're already seeing it, right? You're already seeing it because there's been a push for more people to say, wait a minute, I've got to start taking my health seriously. So what we're seeing happening in the future is that more people are going to stop eating processed meats. More people are going to go plant-based. It's already happening. The amount of people who have gone plant-based, we're talking about millions of people, just because of this pandemic. Just because of this pandemic, people are like, hey, I want to start boosting my immune system. Just because of this pandemic, people will say, wait a minute, I want to start eating to live. So what's happened is that more people have become health conscious. Because I told you, anytime you have a lot of pressure, diamonds are made. Health is our wealth, absolutely. And you're going to start to see more people, more vegan places open up, more just vegan supermarkets, not just a vegan restaurant. No, you're going to have plant-based supermarkets. Whole Foods, that's whole paycheck. You're going to have other Whole Foods. Deep divers. Let me just read every single comment here. So many beautiful deep divers. Like I say, this is an interactive show. I want to read your comments. I want to, Raymond, you are appreciated. Raymond, in 2018, I stopped complaining and started asking, and the transformation that occurred was unexpected and brings me to tears. Slow motion. I had to do the slow motion for that. Thank you, big hugs. That's fantastic. And that's powerful right there. I stopped complaining and I started asking, and the transformation that occurred was unexpected and brings me to tears. And that's a powerful testimonial right there. When you stop complaining and start asking, deep divers, when you stop complaining and start being thankful, great things happen. So we're now starting to realize, deep divers, I told you about the film They Live. I told you about the film, okay? And in this film They Live, this guy, he's lost, he's confused. He's just in the matrix. Like a lot of people. You're going along every day, you don't know what's happening. Right? But then one day he finds these glasses. He finds these glasses, deep divers. He puts them on and he says, wait a minute. He looks at a billboard. And it says, obey. It says, obey. Right? He said, wait a minute. Let me check it out again. So he goes back and he looks at it. And then it's just a normal billboard. In other words, he was realizing that when he put on those glasses, he could see the subliminal messages in society. And when he took the glasses off, he was just seeing the mind control. So this was a metaphor, right? They Live. Go and check out that film. He's lost. He finds the glasses. He realizes this whole society was designed to keep him under mind control. Obey, conform, do this, do that. He takes off the glasses and it's business as usual, right? So They Live was telling you, and that film was made in 1988. That film was made in 1988. That's a long time ago. But they even predicted everything that's happening right now. Trisha, you are appreciated. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. We got a whole lot to talk about. Make sure you smash that like button, deep divers. Smash that like button and let me know if you have something to say. You got something to say? Yeah, we're early, deep divers. We're early, deep divers. We're early, deep divers. That's a love bomb. Quantum Dynamic 8, you are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. It's time to choose what feels right in our hearts unapologetically, and the rest will align. And in that joy of choice, we shall all be in love without judgment, but freed by choice. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Quantum Dynamic. You are appreciated. That's a fantastic comment. I feel that comment is like, it's time to dance, right? That was for you, Quantum. That was for you. Bringing in that good ass energy. Future world predictions, deep divers. Mellow, 90. Mel, you are appreciated. Love all, harm none. Speak and live your truth. Soul's journey. Divine roads with Amunet, you are appreciated. So, scene change, deep divers. Scene change, deep divers. Future world predictions. We got to remind ourselves, living in this new world, things have changed and things are changing so quickly, and the future is uncertain. So when that woman DM'd me on Instagram, she said, Ralph, what is going to happen in the near future? I need to travel. I got places to go to. I got people to see, Ralph. I'm not going to be in lockdown any longer. And this is a concern of even me. I'm like, gosh, what on earth is happening? Because we're starting to realize that the Mayans were right. It is the end of the world, and a new world is being created. And this new world that's being created can go collectively in any direction. We can choose to throw away our power, live in fear, or we can choose to say, wait a minute, right now it's time to breathe. Right now it's time to be free. This is a choice, deep divers. It's always a choice. What the future holds is a choice. So if I show you two pictures, right? This woman here, what is her future? She's in fear. There's no future there. But what is this woman's future? She's saying, wait a minute. It's time to wake up. Her future's brighter. So the future is a choice. It's always a choice between love or fear, between freedom or slavery, between lockdown or coming outside. It's a choice. Let us move forward with certainties. I am with you. Absolutely. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. You see, if we realize, deep divers, once upon a time, you could just go around freely, travel around, hop on a plane. It was no problem. Now people are like, gosh, am I going to get a holiday? You forget, deep divers, you came here to be free. You shouldn't be asking if you can get a holiday. We got to remind ourselves that this has happened because we gave away our power. And what the future holds is all about what we are willing to give away. It might be an Orwell, 1984. If you are handing over your power, or it could be the greatest comeback story of humanity in human history. You see, it's all up to you. What the future holds is about what you are willing to allow or not allow. Plain and simple. Because you see, the inorganic ones, they don't care about you at all. Because to them, you're just insignificant. And therefore, you have to remind yourself, now you have to care about you. Now you have to say, wait a minute, what is important to me? If you don't protect your freedom, like this woman here, she's running along the beach, she's happy. This is how life should be. And it can be for the future if you learn to place value on it. If you learn to say, wait a minute, enough is enough. Enough is enough, right? Enough is enough right now. And now the future can be better. But if you're always acquiescing, the future will only be worse for you. It will only get worse. Let me shout out to everyone who's here, Deep Divers. I'm going to read every single comment. What are we doing today, Deep Divers? Raising the frequency. What are we doing today, Deep Divers? Breathing. Is there a breathing in that good ass prana song somewhere, Deep Divers? Imagine if Ralph Smart created a breathing in that good ass prana song. What? Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
Are you breathing in that good ass prana, deep divers? That is the question. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. The chat is going so fast. I'm reading every single comment. The 111, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Everybody here, you are appreciated. Gratitude. So when you realize, deep divers, the future is nothing more than a continuation of the present. Leo Ritz, Ra, Galactic Starlight Angel, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. And you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. You didn't leave a comment. No comment at all. Just like that. Hey, Starlight. Tell me what song you want me to play for you. I got you. Tell me what song you want me to play for you. I'm going to sort you out. I got exclusives here. Starlight, just write it in the comment section. Write it in the chat. Tell me what song you want. I got you. Because you didn't leave a comment. You didn't leave a comment. You didn't leave a comment. I'm going to play it for you. So we have to remind ourselves, deep divers, like I said, the future world is a choice. There's something called perception magic. Okay. 1 John, you are appreciated. There's something called perception magic. And how perception magic works is that if everyone, people often say, how come the Simpsons get it right? Right? How come the Simpsons get it right? Like the Simpsons had an episode of Trump before he got into the office on the elevator. Okay, the Simpsons predicted all kind of things. I don't know how the Simpsons did it. I do know how they did it, and I'm going to show you how they did it and how you can predict the future. See, what the Simpsons do is use perception magic. So in an episode of The Simpsons, they'll show you something, and a lot of people will watch it, right? When you used to watch The Simpsons. And even Hollywood used perception magic all the time. For instance, they showed you Morgan Freeman in Deep Impact, and then you had Barack Obama in the White House. So they show you these things before they happen. And then it happens, and you're like, how did Hollywood know, right? This whole thing that's happening right now on the planet, Deep Divers, they already showed you in a film. Do you know the film they showed you? Do you know what it was called? It was one film with Jude Law, Contagion. They showed you in that film, and another film starring Nicole Kidman. right? Starring Nicole Kidman. They already talked about everything that's happening back in the film, because that's how they do it, right? So that film with Nicole Kidman talked about it. But also, Ralph Smart already predicted this in his book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Make sure you go and get that. And at ralphsmart.com/the book. I already told you what was coming on the planet. You see, it's not hard to predict the future. All you have to do is go within yourself. One John, you are appreciated. Breathe, stay free. Stay free. Absolutely. So perception magic is real. And how it works is that I can say nobody is going to be allowed to travel without a green pass. I can put that out into the ethers, into the reality. Nobody is going to be allowed to travel without 50 green cards and 50 green passes and certificates and IDs. But that's not the case right now. If enough people believe it, it becomes a reality though. So you have to be very mindful of the energy you put out into the future. And that's why I told you, the future is a choice. It's a choice. You see, this can be your future reality, or this can be your future reality. A reality where you say, wake up. What am I doing? I need to breathe right now. I need to be free right now. So you've just changed the future because you've had an awakening. So the future is something that can change according to your present moment. The future is nothing more than a continuation of the present. So do something today your future self will thank you for. You've heard that, right? So when we talk of collectively, the inorganic ones, they want a future where you are disconnected, where not only are you disconnected, you need passes everywhere you go. This is the future they want for you. Kenny Breezy, you are appreciated. Once again, reading every single comment right now. It's time to give thanks, deep divers. It's time to give thanks, deep divers. It's time to give thanks. Let me bring in some good energy. Let me bring in some good energy. Let's bring in that good energy, deep divers. Let's bring in that good energy. So, like I say, the future is a choice that you make in the present. Let me repeat that. The future is a choice that you make in the present. Slow motion this side. The future is a choice that you make in the present. And this is why you don't want to be in a fear frequency right now. You don't want to be in a fear frequency right now. You want to be in a love frequency, because love activates manifestation. Fear blocks it. Love activates freedom. Fear activates slavery. So when you realize it's game over in the Matrix, the only card they have left, the only card the inorganic ones have left is fear. That's the only one they have left in their hands. That's the only card they have left, fear. Now, fear is very powerful, but one thing, deep divers, fear is not as powerful as love. Love is 1,000,000,000,000 times more powerful than fear. Love is 1,000,000,000,000 times more powerful than fear. Love is 1,000,000,000,000 times more powerful than fear. And that's the frequency you have to vibrate on. And the future will be a world of unity. The future will be a world of connection, community. The future will be a world where people get back their power, take back their freedoms. But for that to happen, you have to be vibrating on the love frequency. Otherwise, the future, if you're always in this state of fear, it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. The future, if you're always in a state of fear, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be that boot stamping on your face forever, just like Orwell said in 1984. It's going to be even worse than that. But if you allow yourself to say, wait a minute, right now, I'm going to choose to be free. Right now, I'm going to choose just to breathe. Wait a minute. I'm going to breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Right now, I'm going to choose to dance.
Some music on the beat.
Sim beats on the track.
We're dancing again. Oh, yes, we are. You see, that's the future, deep divers. You see, the future is a choice between this or this. Which future would you prefer, deep divers? Which future would you prefer? This, or this? Let me shout out to everyone who's here. YHVH Hamashik, you are appreciated. Let us hold the future in our hand. The universal Father has given abundantly to us, all his children. When can we have a meeting of the minds to come in agreement with the works that echoes for all eternity? You are appreciated. I appreciate you. Let me read all of these comments, deep divers. A lot of people have been saying something in the chat. Nana, you are appreciated. I appreciate you. About to start the 7-day vegan challenge. Hold on right there. Shout out to everyone who's eating to live. Remind yourself, health is wealth. All day, every day, health is wealth. I'm happy you're doing that. Happy you're taking your health, putting your health into your own hands. Queen Murat, you are appreciated. Peace, love, power, strength, and light. Breathe. Wait a minute. Breathe. Wait a minute. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Love you, Ralph. Thank you. I appreciate you, Queen. You are appreciated. Once again, deep divers, if you're on this live, because I started early. Oh, we started early, deep divers. That means we got a whole lot to talk about. Make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. We are here. And I already put out a video today, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna do another video, and I'm gonna do it early, real early. You got something to say, deep divers, you better holler. You better recognize, you better let it be known. Mrs. Z, you are appreciated. Peace and blessings, Ralph. Thank you for lifting our frequency. Love to all. And remember to follow and live your bliss. Raising the frequency. Deep divers, what are you doing today? Raising the vibration. So, let me just take this question as well. Charol, Ralph, please explain to me what is the meaning of seeing 1111 and 7 and 1717 constantly. What does the future hold, deep divers, when you see 1111? Hold up, wait a minute. Oop, there it is. What does the future hold when you see 1111? It means your spirit guides are contacting you. It means you're now starting to see the glitch in the matrix. It means the future is oh so bright. Do you know, deep divers, I used to see 1111 a lot in 2003. Then I realized that my breakthrough was coming in 2006. Then I realized my whole journey was starting in 2008. And now we're here. Anytime you see 1111, it means you are on the right path. It means the future is about to be brighter. It's about to be brighter for you because you are waking up out of the deep sleep. And you're starting to realize it's all an illusion. Pardon? It's all an illusion. Pardon? It's all an illusion. The world out there in the matrix is all a setup. It's all an illusion designed. See, this is what they told you in the film They Live. Here he is. He is lost here, asleep. And then he finds the glasses. And the glasses really symbolize the third eye. When he puts on the glasses, deep divers, when he puts on those glasses, he gets that third eye awakening. Right? He starts to say, wait a minute. Society is not what I thought it was. Society is not what I thought it was. When he puts on those glasses, it's over. Because now he starts to realize that there is more to what meets the eye. There is a lot more to what meets the eye. And when he puts on those glasses, these glasses, he starts to realize, oh my gosh, the billboards are saying obey, right? The billboards are saying obey, conform, all of these things. So then he's like, wait a minute, let me take off the glasses, right? Let me close my third eye symbolically. And then he's like, let me see it again. And then it's just a normal billboard, right? And this is what's happening. You see, there's a world within a world. There's a hidden, there's levels to this, levels of consciousness. When you, metaphorically speaking, have the correct vision, you put on those glasses, which represents a third eye, you can now see what's really hidden in plain sight. Right? That's why I told you. There's a big deception on the planet. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. And a lot of people are now starting to find those glasses, right? A lot of people are starting to find these glasses. They find them on the floor sometimes. Sometimes deep divers, the cat down the road has them. And you're like, cat down the road, give me those glasses. So you get the glasses from the cat down the road. You put on the glasses. And now all of a sudden, you're starting to see what's really going on. Oh, So when we talk of future world predictions, once again, your future is in the choice that you make in the present. And when you start to learn about string theory, we're diving deep dives. When you start to learn about how string theory works, you start to realize that there are infinite amount of realities happening simultaneously, right? When you start to learn about quantum physics, we're diving deep. You start to realize that there are infinite realities happening simultaneously. And I did my whole video about the fifth dimension. I broke it down. So for instance, right? Walk with me, deep divers. Ralph Smart chose to say, hey, I want to improve my health. I started to eat to live, right? I said, hey, let me eat to live. But there's also another reality of Ralph Smart who was eating junk food, right? There's two of these realities happening simultaneously. So in other words, when you learn about string theory and quantum physics and quantum mechanics, you realize that every choice you make has an outcome. And therefore, it's that choice you made that saved your ass, deep divers. It's that choice you made. It's that choice you made to say, actually, I don't want to drink. That's what saved you from being an alcoholic. But that reality of you being an alcoholic still exists in the quantum field. It's still a potential reality, right? So there are realities and there are potential realities, right? There are potential realities. All it takes, deep divers, is one choice for your entire reality to change. All it takes is one left turn or one right turn. That's all it takes. So when you realize that when we talk of future world predictions, there are many, many timelines already happening simultaneously. And this is what gives us a glimpse into the future. So like I told you, one future is where you have a world of absolute totalitarian dictatorship, of absolute fear. That's one reality. Absolute disconnection. That's another reality. This could happen for eternity. It's a reality in the quantum field, right? But you see, another reality which is already here is this. Here you have a woman walking on a beautiful island, and she's there right now. So she is creating a future of freedom for herself based on the choice she is making right now to say, actually, I don't want to live in fear. I want to live my best life. It's a choice. It's a choice. She is not being ruled by fear, and that's why she can walk along the beach. At the same time, simultaneously, a woman here is having this reality, and a woman here is having that reality. So we have to remind ourselves that when we talk of the future, I keep telling you, the future is nothing more than the choice that you make in the present. Slow motion this side. Now we have our own personal reality, which is extremely powerful. At the same time, nobody is an island. Let's face it, we all know that we are part of an ecosystem. We're part of an ecosystem. And therefore, the collective reality is always more powerful than the personal reality, because the truth is, there is no individual. The truth is, in the quantum world, there's only a state of oneness. So that's why if everybody does something, what happens? Everybody wants to do it as well. It's called mirror neurons, right? We're diving deep today. Mirror neuron. So when someone smiles at you, you smile back. Smile back at me, deep divers, right? So if you see a load of people going in this direction, see, all of these sheep are following each other because that's what the natural world has programmed into our genetics to follow. So if all of humanity is like this, you think, hey, I got to do that too. I got to do that too. But you see, when humanity starts to do this, let me breathe, then people start to do that. So I want to remind you every single day that you are the 99%. You are the 99%. So much love here. And that means you are more powerful than you know. When you realize, deep divers, I had to do something now my future self would thank me for. Future world predictions. So when I first started on YouTube, let me shout out to everyone here. Once again, if you're on this live, make sure you smash the like button and smash the like button, deep divers, and share this link. Chris Moon Goddess, you are appreciated. Just giving thanks, thankful for you waking people up every single day. It's all day, it's all night. Hey, I got a gift for you, Chris. Let's just loosen up. Let's bring in the good energy. Chris, what soundtrack do you want? Amy, you are appreciated. What soundtrack do you want? I'm feeling we need summer, deep divers. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? You see? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Summer the remix. Yeah, let's go summer then, right? Let's do summer. Let's go for summer, deep divers. Oh yeah, that was for you, Chris Moon Goddess, right? That was summer for you. Glad you enjoyed that. And that's a song I produced and Mark Pagan remixed it. That's the guitar remix. Genius. Check out Mark Pagan on SoundCloud, deep divers. Future world predictions. I want to hear from everybody here. Catherine St. Louis, you are appreciated. A person at ease will see life in truth. An agitated person will see life in distortions. Ralph, I just turned 55, feeling grateful. Love you, brother. Hey, that's a slow motion. And that's a... Congratulations for the 55, right? You are appreciated and you look great for 55. Deep divers, right? You look good for 55. What's the secret? What's the secret, Catherine? What's the secret, Catherine? I think it's in what she just told us, deep divers. A person at ease will see life in truth. An agitated person will see life in distortions. Slow motion this side. And I love how you put that. A person at ease, right? And that's how it is, deep divers. A person at ease. What she's saying is so profound. A person at ease, right, will see life in truth. And this is what happens, deep divers, when you come outside and say, actually, wait a minute. Actually, I came here to be free. Actually, I came here to enjoy my life. Actually, I came here to live my best life. I didn't come here to live in lockdown 24/7. And an agitated person full of fear will see life in distortions. That is so powerful. It's unbelievable. That is truly powerful. Future world predictions. You see, let me tell you this. I remember watching The Fifth Element. Okay, and this is like a scene from The Fifth Element, something like this, right? And we often think the future is going to be like this, right? And you see, technology is not bad. It's not bad, deep divers. Technology isn't bad. It's just that technology should always be a tool, right? Technology should always be a tool. And if you use technology in the right way, we could actually create heaven on earth. You got flying cars all over the place, all of these things. Technology is not a bad thing. It's how you use it. It's how you use it. So there is something called transhumanism, posthumanism, and singularity. And we're going to break those down. Shout out to everyone who's on this live. You are appreciated. Oh, we're early today, deep divers. Jamaica Scott, being free is our birthright. Absolutely. Leave your comment in the chat, deep divers. I'm reading every one. Make sure you smash the like button. So technology is not a bad thing. In fact, technology can actually help us in a great way. When you use technology as a servant, they can help you out. Computers can help you out. A lot of you can't even remember 5 numbers. I can't, deep divers, right? I can, right? But computers and AI, artificial intelligence, should always be your servant, never your master. And that's why Elon Musk was worried. He was on the Rogan show saying, uh-oh, you see, we're entering a place where human beings, he already told you, you're already a cyborg. But he spoke of singularity. And this is what the future holds, because you see, technology is replacing human beings, right? And because of this, the technology is actually now becoming smarter than human beings. And when this happens, not only will technology take your position, but it will become your master. And they've been telling you in films like The Terminator, RoboCop, all of those films, they were telling you about what's coming. Demolition Man, right? They're swearing and then they get a fine for swearing by the AI. They were telling you about what's here and what's to come. That we're approaching a singularity, like the director of engineering at Google, Ray Kurzweil, told you, that by 2045, we will have reached a singularity where artificial intelligence supersedes human intellect. This is what's on the horizon. Only because we've made the choice. Once again, I keep telling you, the future is the choice you make in the present. We've made the choice to be more interested in technology than in other people. So here you have 2 people, but at the same time, their head is down on the phone. So what's happened is that now technology is here and it is getting smarter. It is getting more efficient than human beings. Now, the end goal of the singularity agenda is to put a soul into AI. See, that's the one thing they can't do. So if you can't put a soul into a machine, because obviously this machine doesn't have a soul, it doesn't have any emotions or feelings. So where are they going to get the soul from? What? Slow motion this side. I don't think you heard me. Let's go back, deep divers. Let's go back, right? So I told you, because AI, artificial intelligence, because it doesn't have a soul, it doesn't have feelings or emotions, where is it going to get its soul from? I'm asking you that. This is a question, deep divers, answer it. Where is it going to get its soul from, right? Where is the AI going to get its soul from? Going to get its feelings from? This is a question. Where do you think the artificial intelligence is going to get a soul from? It's only one place. It's only one place for the AI to go. Us. Thank you. You got it. Slow motion this side. Exactly. Us. And this is what's coming in the future. You see, they already have humanoids around. They already have humanoids around. Very sophisticated. And I'm not talking about the ones you see on Boston Dynamics, right? You got these robots jumping around. No, that's just the show. No, they got robots more sophisticated than that. You've got robots and humanoids which are indistinguishable from human beings right now on the planet. In fact, Sophia, right? Go and just find out about Sophia, who has become the first humanoid citizen in Saudi Arabia. Now, Sophia is a citizen and she is a humanoid. And this is where the future is moving towards, where artificial intelligence gets citizenship, right? It gets treated like human beings. We're now moving to a world of artificial intelligence. Now, I told you, because the AI is only missing one thing, and that is the soul. And the AI can never get the soul, but it can copy yours. Listen to what I'm telling you. So every time you go onto the internet, you often see that you want something and then you see it right there, correct? Thank you. So the algorithms, the AI, the artificial intelligence, it knows what you want before you want it yourself. It's becoming smarter than you. It's knowing you better than you know yourself. Why? How is the AI getting so smart? Just like in iRobot. Just like in iRobot. Let me shout out to everyone. Oh, you're enjoying this, deep divers? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Literally. We have not even had breakfast yet. But that's the thing. We don't need breakfast when you're diving deep. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. Karen Dobson, you are appreciated. Hi, Ralph. Glad I caught you live. I've been standing with no shoes on in the grass. Raising the energy. Raising the energy, raising the frequency. That's what's up. That's beautiful. That's great to see. That is great to see. And that's powerful. If you ever walk on the grass, deep divers, it literally can transform your life. And this is a great way to heal yourself. So let's go back. As I was telling you, Elon Musk, who is one of the wealthiest people on the planet, he ain't a dummy. He knows what he's talking about. And when he tells you, you are already a cyborg, he's not joking. You are already a cyborg. And what the future holds, you see, the only thing, I mean, you can talk about the Neuralink, but you see, the next stage, and this is where they're heading to, is to make an android, a humanoid with a soul. Obviously, this machine can't have a soul. So what it has to do is download your soul. And every time you go onto the internet, like I was saying, these algorithms, the AI, it knows what you want before you want it, right? You're like, do I want this? Oh yeah, I want this, right? And when you go on YouTube, it gives you videos in the recommended section. It knows what you want, or you might want a beauty product or something to eat, and then it comes up. So the AI is actually watching you. It's learning from you. It's a term called machine learning, right? It's called machine learning. Machine learning. And this is how they are training the AI through machine learning to know what you want. When the AI knows what you want, it knows your fears, it knows what makes you happy, it knows what makes you sad, it knows what music you like, it knows what music you don't like, it knows what TV programs you like, it knows what TV programs you don't like, it knows who you like to hang out with, who you don't like to hang out with, it knows what food you like, it knows what food you don't like, it knows your favorite pair of shoes, it knows what shoes you absolutely hate. It knows the lipstick you like, ladies. It knows the ones you hate, right? It knows everything about you. Why? Because it's watching you. Big Brother is watching you 24/7. The AI is watching you. In fact, it's replacing you. Right? You heard the saying, you were watching someone, they were watching you until they copied all of your moves. That's what the AI is doing. So right now it's just like a sitting duck. It's watching you, recording all of your messages on WhatsApp, on Instagram. It's all being recorded on Facebook. All of that data is being recorded and is being fused into the mind of God or Google. In other words, the AI is going to have all the information on the planet. I don't think you heard me. The AI in the future is going to have all the information on the planet until it becomes the dictatorship. You're not going to have governments in the future. Let me repeat that. You're not going to have governments or countries in the future. You're only going to have a one world government. You're only going to have a one world leader, and that's going to be the AI. The AI is going to rule over humanity. They were telling you about this in the Terminator. You didn't listen. It's already happening, but it hasn't happened to its full extent. The reason why it's already happening is because, like I told you, it was all part of the plan. Let's get them hooked on the iPhone. Let's get them hooked on the tablets. Don't you know that this is the AI? This is what they want. The more you feed it, the more powerful it becomes, until eventually it's controlling your ass. The AI is now becoming so powerful, people can't exist without it. Let me repeat that. The AI is now becoming so powerful, people cannot exist without it. Let me repeat that one more time. The AI is now becoming so powerful, people cannot exist without it. It's a part of them. And when you realize this, you realize where we're heading to. Now, once again, going back, the future is nothing more than a choice you make in the present. This can be our future, or This can be our future. We can decide right now. But it's all based on the actions we take right now. Keep organic. Absolutely. Let me shout out to everyone here. Like I told you, I'm reading every single comment. You are appreciated. Ty Davis, the wonderful, magnificent Ty Davis, you are appreciated. I appreciate you too. We're early, deep divers. We ain't even had breakfast yet. We ain't even had breakfast yet. So it's always a choice. It's always a choice. The problem why there's going to be a massive split in the future is because people you know, friends and family, have already, it's already too late. They're already in the mainframe of the AI. And what's happening is that, just like in the Matrix, Morpheus tells Neo, there comes a point in time where people have gone so far into the Matrix, you can't say get out of the Matrix, right? Right. One scene in the Matrix, Morpheus tells Neo, these people are so programmed, so dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it and defend it. And this is what's happening into the future. At the same time, the good news a lot of people know is game over. And therefore, you're having a lot of chosen ones. Shout out to all the chosen ones. A lot of people, starseed, shout out to all the starseeds, who are now reminding themselves of who they are, activating the Merkaba, Mer, spirit, in the ancient Kemetic language, or Egypt. Merkaba, spirit, body, right? So they're activating that spaceship, which lies in everybody. Everybody has the Merkaba. This is what they won't teach you at school. Everybody has the light body vehicle. And because of this, a lot of people are starting to tune into themselves as opposed to the system. So this is what you're going to see more of as the awakening continues. A lot of people are now choosing to put on those glasses. They're now choosing to see what was always there. It was always there. It was hidden in plain sight. Just like in the film They Live, it was always there. People are awakening, getting those glasses, picking them up and saying, oh my gosh, it's all about mind control. And that's the good news. So a lot of people, you know, friends, family, a lot of people are going to be sucked into fear, control. Many people, you know, will blindly follow the agenda. And in return, their reward will be the slaughterhouse. That's the reward. See, when you follow, you think you're being saved. No. You're only being sent to the slaughterhouse. The inorganic ones the inorganic ones love nobody. They don't care about you. If you do what they say, they'll still mistreat you because it's a spiritual warfare that's happening. So a lot of people think, hey, if I do everything I'm told, I'll be saved. If I follow the herd, I'll be saved. I'll be saved because I'm doing what I'm told. These sheep right here, God bless them. They're doing what they're being told. They're innocent, blindly following. Little do they know they're actually moving towards their own demise. See, these wolves, on the other hand, they don't follow anybody. And this is why they're free. And this is why the wolf is symbolic of the one who is alone. You know that Ralph means wolf in German, deep divers? Pardon? I said, do you know that Ralph means wolf in German, in old German? I'm a wolf, deep divers. Right? So I'm not a sheep. So I keep telling you, it's all interconnected. Ralph means wolf, right? I'm a wolf, which means I don't follow the crowd. I come out on a full moon and I start howling. I start howling like, "Ooh!" It's better to be a lone wolf than a sheep that gets sent to the slaughterhouse. Let me repeat that. It's better to be a lone wolf. It's better to be a lone wolf than a sheep that gets sent to the slaughterhouse. The wolf is free. The sheep have no idea where they're going. They haven't even got they ain't even got a clue. They ain't even got a clue. They're just walking along, all jolly and everything. They ain't got a clue about where they're going. The wolf knows where it's going. It's self-aware. It has a higher state of consciousness. It's learned not to trust the crowd. The wolf has learned not to trust the crowd. The sheep haven't learned that yet. The sheep just do as they're told. And unfortunately, they end up in the slaughterhouse. Not the wolf, though. The wolf is always there, always standing strong. So remind yourself what the future holds is all about the choice you make. Once again, the future is the choice you make in the present. And when we see what's happening right now, a lot of people say, Ralph, I want to start traveling, because going back, once again, a woman contacted me and she said, Ralph, I love your videos. I'm a bit scared right now, a bit concerned about everything that's happening right now on the planet. And she said, I want to be able to travel. At the same time, will I be allowed to travel? What's going to happen to the people who don't go along with the agenda? What's going to happen to these people? Because right now, Ralph, my friends and family, they're all down with it. I'm like the odd one out. She said, Ralph, I want to stand in my power. But at the same time, what's going to happen to people who don't cooperate? What's going to happen? I said, don't worry, I got a message for you. Nothing is going to happen to them. In fact, it's only going to get better for them. This is going to be their future. That's what's going to happen to them. Just like this woman here walking on the beach, that's what's going to happen to them. You got to remind yourself, deep divers, you are so powerful that you can create any reality you want. Reality, and this is part of what we're going to start to see more of in the future. Nick Bostrom, Oxford University, talked about the simulation theory decades ago. Simulation theory has been around for thousands of years. Okay, it's been around for well over 5,000 years or even more. In the Indus Valley, they talked about the simulation theory. It was called the Maya. And they talked about that the whole world is an illusion, even your body. They talked about that nothing is as physical as it seems. And they talked about how we're just energy vibrating. Not only that, Carl Sagan, the wonderful Carl Sagan, also told you you're stardust. So when you dive into quantum physics and string theory and all of these things, you realize that Reality is not what we think it is. Deep divers, let me shout out to everyone who's here. We're going to dive into my finishing statement on that specific topic. We are live, deep divers. The world, right? Future world predictions. Make sure you smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button and share this link. We got a whole lot to talk about. Oh, I'm early. You just waking up? We're early. Ralph Smart is early. You should have woken up, deep divers. Wait a minute. We got an exclusive? We got an exclusive? Let's raise the frequency. Let's go. Oh my gosh, deep divers. Oh my gosh. You're dancing right now. You're enjoying the tunes. Like I told you, I got you. See, that's what happens, deep divers, when you raise the frequency. You can turn your future into anything you want. It's all about where you place your focus. And that's what I've been telling you. You can turn your future into anything you want. It's all about where you place your focus. Right there and then, we placed our focus on some good ass vibes, right? We got the music going. We're on a beach right now. We're inviting those good ass vibes in. So it's all about where you place your focus. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. Everyone who's diving deep. Deep divers, we're early today. We are early. Reading every single comment. Throw a comment in there, deep divers. I'm going to read it. And let me know as well, deep divers, your future world predictions. Okay. Hey, Ralph, it's your best friend, the cat down the road. I am now a lion. Hey, you just turned into a lion just like that. Just like that. The cat down the road. Deep divers, do you prefer the cat down the road, a cat or a lion? Right? A lion is nothing more than a big cat, right? Shout out to you. You are appreciated. Let me give thanks. Toy, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Kenny Breezy, you are appreciated. So many beautiful deep divers here. I'm going to read every single comment right now. Roxy B, you are appreciated. Everything you'll ever need or want is just on the other side of fear. Slow motion this side. There are more courageous people Thanks to Ralph. Much love. Hey, you are appreciated. Let me read that again, deep divers. Roxy B. Everything you'll ever need or want is just on the other side of fear. There are more courageous people thanks to Ralph. Hey, you are appreciated. There are more courageous people thanks to you, Roxy. And what you said is so powerful, deep divers. You see, Cune Wallace, you are appreciated. So powerful what Roxy B just said. Everything you'll ever need or want is just on the other side of fear. And I keep telling you this. You see, this ties into what you create for the future. This ties into the future world. This ties into everything that's happening in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2020, 2030, 2031, 2032, 2033, 2034, 2020. So we got to let go of fear. Now, you see a lot of people hear talk of the 2030 Davos agenda, okay, where they say you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. This is what they want for you in the future, deep divers. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. You see, because they already know that we've reached a fork in the road. In other words, this whole talk of global warming and everything like this, it's because of this great reset. You see, they've realized that the way we're living on the planet is not sustainable at all. Forget about global emissions. Rasta, you are appreciated. Lifestyle, I see you. Forget about global emissions. It's that the real reason for the 2030 agenda, World Economic Forum, is because they're realizing the way people are living is not sustainable. In other words, the resources which are being extracted cannot be replaced in time. Oh, your mobile phone, deep divers, that's cobalt from the Congo. All of these resources, right? They weren't just made for us just to use it and not replace it. So what's happened on the planet is that, like David Attenborough told you, you've overrun the planet. We're approaching the 6th mass extinction. Pardon? We're approaching the 6th mass extinction only because we're using too many resources and we're not replacing them. So that's why they're talking about a great reset, because they know that a reset has to take place. Now, their reset is different from the Mayan calendar reset. Their reset is for you to own nothing and for them to control you. The Mayan calendar great reset was that, hey, we have to go back to 0 point. We have to start learning to respect Mother Nature because we've destroyed the planet. I told you. The Native Americans told you. The Cree, the Hopi, they told you. When the earth is ravaged, the animals are dying, people are dying, there will be people from many colors, creeds, classes, and they will, whom by their deeds and actions, they shall be known as the warriors of the rainbow. They will make the earth green again. And that's what's happening. A lot of people from all over the planet are coming together, uniting, being part of the rainbow tribe, and they are creating the new earth, just like the Hopi prophecy said. Why is this happening? Because the illusion is now being exposed. The illusion is now being exposed. Let me see if I can get illusion art right. Let me see if I can show you how our eyes can deceive us. Okay, let me see. This is in live time, so let me see if I can get illusion art, right? Because sometimes we forget that what we see is not actually the truth. Shout out to everyone who's here. One love to everyone who's diving deep. Make sure you smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button. Right? Sometimes our eyes deceive us. And we have to be able to see through all of that. The greatest illusion is separation. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you have normally those 3D art pictures, deep divers. It looks like the person is actually there. Even this is a green screen, right? But it's a cool illusion, right? Because in this illusion, deep divers, I can actually go from here to there. I can actually go 80s. Can you do that? I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. It's a choice. So happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. Let me shout out to all you beautiful deep divers who are here. And so many beautiful deep divers. Natasha, I'm making you a moderator. Everybody who's giving thanks, let me make you a moderator, Ty Davis, as well. Let me make Ty Davis a moderator. Let me make Christine, you are appreciated live in the moment. Let me make you a moderator, Christine. Right? Shout out to everybody who's here. So, like I told you, illusions aren't bad if you're aware of them. If you're unaware of an illusion, it can become very deceptive to the point where you believe things which aren't there. To the point where you lose all mental faculties, all common sense goes out of the window. So we got to remind ourselves that talking about simulations. In the Indus Valley, they realized that everything you see with your two eyes is an illusion. Everything you see outside of your window is an illusion. The only real world is the world inside of you, is the spirit world. So before the physical world, there's a spirit world. And this is the only real world. This is the only real world. The truth is always, oh no, let me tell you this about moderators. Like I say, I'm choosing moderators this for the first time because that's a feature on YouTube. So I just got to address that. You got to remind yourself, deep divers, two things. Ralph Smart is a Pisces. And do you know what makes me even happier? Not only to inspire millions of people, but to inspire people who are still asleep and still in a lower frequency. That's what makes me happy. I told you, I'm an OG in the game, been inspiring millions for over 10 years. So I've seen it all. And you have to remind yourself the reason why I got a YouTube Gold Award, I'm not struggling. Reason why Feel Alive by Ralph Smart is a #1 best-selling book, right? Is because I'm grateful every single day. Is because I'm putting out good energy every single day. You see, this goes back to a choice. You see, I'm going to use this to give you an example. If you are somebody, remind yourself, deep divers, I have no trolls. I have no haters. Just read the comments on any video I make. If you watch somebody, because sometimes people say, Ralph, in the comment section that they're trying to say stuff. Majority of comments are full of positivity and love. There's only 1 or 2 people who say things. And these people are just fans because they got nothing else to do. So I always remind you that you've got people that do and people that watch others do. I'm manifesting. And this is how you are elevating every single day. Right? Remind yourself. Take it from somebody like an OG like myself. The future you create is based on the direction you're heading. That's why I'm so calm every single day. So calm. Because I get to connect with amazing people every day. And you got to remind yourself, in life, the future you create is where you focus. If Ralph Smart focused on nonsense, mark my words, I wouldn't be inspiring millions. So remind yourself, that's also part of the future. The energy you put out there is also part of the future. Kenny Breezy, you are appreciated. Let me read your comment. You are appreciated. Let me shout out to Kenny Breezy. Let me shout out to everybody who's here. I'm going to come to your comment, Kenny Breezy. You are appreciated. Shout out to everyone who's here. So this video has been going on two hours. 2 hours. We got to say thank you to the universe. Thanks for all you do. Could you speak on the actual test for traveling, if it's possible, on this platform? One love to all. Absolutely. We're going to get to that. Shout out to everyone who's here. So going back is to remind yourself part of your future deep divers is to stay focused on where you need to go to. I'm receiving so much love every single day. And this is the reason why Ralph Smart has a YouTube Gold Award. This is the reason why Feel Alive is a best-selling book. Because when you choose positivity, it will always follow you around. I keep telling you, what you do now echoes on into eternity. Let me repeat that. What you do now echoes on into eternity. If you want to create the future you want, the future is the choice that you make right now. Slow motion this side. So remind yourself, this is where you free yourself to say, actually, let me do something today my future self will thank me for. If you're on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button and share this link. Oh, we're early. Oh, deep divers. We are early. We are early. And I already put out a video. A lot of you have already seen it. A lot of you already love it. And now we're on to another video. We're 2 hours in and we ain't even started yet. Future world predictions. So before I come to your point, Kenny, let me just finish my point and remind you that stay focused on where you need to go, because I've been doing this 10 years. People say, Ralph, you look so young. You look 17, 18. And the only reason why I can pass for 18 years old deep divers, people say, Ralph, you're like 18, 19. The only reason why I look that young is because life is good. Right? That's what happens when you are infused with the Holy Spirit every day, deep divers. When you're infused with the Holy Spirit, the universe works in your favor. I told you, I'm a 33. So I want to remind you that you have to remind yourself every day to stay elevated, because this is what helps you create your future. Give praises to the universe and remind yourself every day your future is based on the energy you have, the energy you emit, the energy you put out there. It will all come back to you. You see, a lot of people I started with, deep divers, they're nowhere to be seen. This ties into the future world. A lot of people I started out with, nowhere to be seen. Why? The bad energy they put out there followed them around. It caught up with them. Karma will catch your ass at a red light. You better recognize. So, reason why I'm still here, reason why I've been able to share for over 10 years, inspire millions of people. What are we at? Over 250 million views on this YouTube alone. The reason why is because I'm always mindful of the energy I put out there. I always am here to uplift other people, and therefore I've created a better future for myself. So if you want to create a better future for yourself, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Choose to be a beacon of positivity and love instead of negativity and fear, because it will catch up with you. A lot of people, you see them when they first start and where they are right now. Just go and look back into someone's timeline history, and then you'll know if they made the right choices in life. Then you'll know if they made the right choices in life. Then you'll know if they put out the right energy in life, because it all comes back full circle. If Ralph Smart was somebody who put people down, there would be no Infinite Waters. Mark my words. There would be no YouTube Gold Award. Mark my words. The reason why I'm manifesting a great future is because the present, I'm appreciating the gift and putting out good energy. Slow motion this side. Kenny Breezer, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Thanks for all you do. Could you speak on the actual test for traveling if it's possible? Well, right now, a lot of people, you need a negative test and that's it. But like I tell you, in other countries, it's changed slightly because, for example, in Saudi Arabia, Israel, you need a pass, right? I already spoke about this. You need this. But this is just on trial right now, just to see how it goes. But only a few countries have already got it. Israel is one, Saudi Arabia is another one. But like I told you, this is not a collective reality yet. And what will make or break it is if people stand up or if people go with it. If the collective say, hey, this is fine, this is fantastic, this is amazing, the QR code is fantastic, then it will be part of the collective reality. If enough people agree to it, it will be the reality for the future. So that's why I told you, you have to start realizing your power. You have to start recognizing your power. You have to start saying, I'm going to speak my truth even if my voice shakes. I'm going to speak my truth even if my voice shakes. Let me shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. Mrs. Poetic Just, you are appreciated. Mrs. Poetic Just, you are appreciated. We never attract what we want. We always attract what we're in a vibrational match to. Making me do that kind of face today, Mrs. Poetic Just. Slow motion this side. We never attract what we want. We always attract what we are in a vibrational match to. Let me just bless you with some beautiful music, deep divers. Make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. You ready to dance, deep divers? If you're ready to dance, say, Ralph, I'm ready to dance. We got all day, deep divers. Just say I'm ready to dance, then we'll play the music. If you're ready to dance, say I'm ready to dance. If you want me to keep talking, I'll keep talking. But if you want us to dance, say, let's dance. This is the people show, deep divers. It's not about me. It's about you right now. You want to dance? We can dance. Or you want me to keep talking? I can keep talking. What do you want to do? You want dancing or talking right now in this specific moment? Dance? Okay, one person saying dance. Two people dance. Dance. It's time to dance then. You called it, deep divers. Let's go. Oh yes, deep divers. That's just to get your energy flowing right now. Okay, world predictions, future world predictions. So like I told you, deep divers, the future is a choice you make in the present. Let me repeat it. The future is a choice you make in the present. But when we realize it is game over, we're now realizing things are moving fast on the planet. And right now, the future the inorganic ones want for you is a future where you are living in fear. But once again, this is also a choice. And it will only remain as long as you are silent. It will only remain as long as you are silent. But you have to remind yourself, when you learn how to stand up for what you believe is right, great things can happen. The world you've always dreamed of is at your feet. But right now it's a choice between love or fear, freedom or slavery. It only takes 28 days to form a new habit. Only 28 days. Already, this has become the new normal on the planet. Already, this has become a new normal on the planet. Now, this will continue to happen in the future if enough people say it's okay. It will continue to happen. But if enough people say, wait a minute, right now enough is enough. Right now I need to breathe. Then the collective reality will change extremely quickly. But it's going to take people to say enough is enough. If you don't speak up, don't complain. If you don't speak up, don't complain. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. You got to say, wait a minute, 7-day vegan challenge, pass me those berries, those grapes, that acai bowl. You got to speak up if you want to eat, deep divers. But if you're silent, don't complain. If you're silent, don't complain. So this is what we're seeing. And also, like I told you, we're going to go back into the singularity. Future world predictions. You're already a cyborg. But now we're moving into a brave new world where the AI becomes the global dictator. There will be no countries. There will be no governments. There will only be the one AI dictator. And some people might say it's already here, as in Google. You see, this AI is currently learning. That's why they call it machine learning. And this AI is getting very smart very quickly. You see, this AI, which is doing the machine learning right now, every time you go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, it's collecting your information. It knows what you want before you want it. It knows what you love to eat, what you don't love to eat. It knows your fears. It knows what makes you happy. Ladies, it knows what your favorite outfit is before you know it. So this AI is learning because it's watching you. It's recording your steps. It's recording your moves. It's recording all of your conversations. And therefore, one thing this machine doesn't have is a soul. And if this machine doesn't have a soul, but it's very clever, but it doesn't have any emotions, it's just clever. See, the next thing for the future is to actually make it feel something. And that's what the film She was about. And this is what's going to happen in the future if enough people continue to merge with a machine. You see, the singularity, like Ray Kurzweil talks about, the director of engineering at Google, which is going to happen by 2045, and every year it's going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to intensify even more. The singularity, the only thing needed for it to happen is one thing. That's the only thing that's waiting on it, and that's the soul. And obviously, a machine can't have a soul. That's impossible. But what it can have is your soul. I don't think you heard me. The one thing the machine can't have on its own is a soul. But it can have your soul. And this is what this is all about. So what you're going to see a rise of is machines that actually feel and think. Do you know, deep divers? I play the piano, okay? I play the piano and the guitar. There is a software company. For the longest time, machines, when they would play an instrument, like VSTs, virtual instruments, when they would play an instrument, it would be very mechanical. But now you can actually program a machine to play an instrument. And you'll be like, oh, that's like a human playing it. Then you realize it's the AI playing it. Now, you have artificial intelligence replacing a lot of human jobs. Now you have artificial intelligence which is telling you what you want before you know you want it. And because of this, the AI is becoming extremely smart. It's knowing you better than you know yourself. Now, this is a metaphor because it means it's replacing you. It's replacing you. The more you fuse with the machine, now you can't imagine your life without the machine. We're already at this stage, but you see, in the future, you and the machine are going to become one. There's not going to be an iPad and me watching it on the iPad. You're going to be watching it on yourself, right? You're going to be watching it on yourself. Like now people wear these watches, right? The smart watches. No, the future is that you actually have the watch inside of you. So once again, this is a potential future reality as we are moving into singularity. Elon Musk will tell you about that. You're already a cyborg. So we're seeing a rise of machine in the future. And the choice is that you have to now hold on to one thing the AI does not have, and that's your soul. And that's what they're after. That's what the AI is after. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. Make sure you smash the like button, deep divers, and share this link. Ascending Infinite Goddess. And that name just wants me to play like Zelda. Can we play Zelda for a minute, deep divers? So we went from 80s to reggaeton to Zelda. Greetings, deep divers. Can you hear me crystal clear? We've been on the stream going over 2 hours. So, like I said, we went from can you hear me crystal clear, deep divers? Brilliant music. So, listen to this. We went from 80s. I love this video. Bring back that Zelda music. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. We're back, deep divers. So we went from 80s to reggaeton. Now it's time for Zelda. Let's go. Zelda, where you at? Zelda, where you at? There you are. Oh yes, deep divers. I wanted just to share that good ass energy with you. Zelda, ascending infinite goddess. Shout out to you. Once again, everybody who's on this live chat, smash the like button. Smash the like button, deep divers. Smash the like button. Smash the like button and share this link. Ascending infinite goddess. Thank you for you. I'm about to make my acai bowl, topped with burro bananas now. Love you, deep divers. We are the power. And that's powerful. You know, one thing I got to tell you, let me just give you some food information, deep divers. Those bananas she's talking about are extremely powerful. Those bananas she's talking about are extremely powerful. They're the tiny bananas, right? They're the really small bananas. Let me see if I can find some. They're the tiny bananas. Right here. Right here. I did my video on the 7-day vegan challenge, Ralph Smart Diet. It's already got nearly 2 million views. That was just last year. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. So many beautiful deep divers here. Shout out to you. Chris, you are appreciated. So Sacred Divination, you are appreciated. You are appreciated, everybody here. So what you said is quite powerful, because very powerful, because you made me realize that a lot has been changed on this planet. And one of my food mentors awakened me to that. 7-day vegan challenge. We've got a lot of fruits here. Now, if you look at a lot of bananas, deep divers, like you find in supermarkets, they're gigantic, right? But the original bananas are very small, tiny bananas, similar to this, right? And this is the banana she's talking about. And if you eat those with acai bowl, you're on a whole nother level. You're on a whole nother level. Let me shout out to everyone who's here. You are appreciated. Reading every single comment. Sacred divination, you are appreciated. Appreciate you infinitely, Ralph. Appreciate you infinitely, Ralph. Much love to you and all of the deep divers. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. So, future world predictions. We're going to get into it, deep divers. I already put out a video today as well. But this is what happens when you give thanks. The universe just blesses you with energy. A lot of energy. Whole lot of energy. Chris Moon Goddess, I'm here to read your comment. Chris Moon Goddess, I'm here to read your comment. Keen ways, you are appreciated. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This is such a cool background, deep divers, if I may say so myself. I feel like I'm in some kind of futuristic film right now. The Fifth Element. Bruce Willis, where you at? That was a kick-ass film, The Fifth Element, deep divers, flying cars everywhere. Chris Tucker in that, right? So, future world predictions. Let me read this wonderful comment. Chris Moon Goddess, Ralph, do you have any songs from the movie Spirited Away? If not, blessings, love all the beautiful music you play during these lives. I do not have any music on that. I don't have any music on that. Send it to me and I'll play it. You see, a lot of the music I play, in fact, all of the music I play is copyright free. No copyright. In other words, I've either produced it, like this song. Like that song, or sometimes Mark Pagan remixes one of my songs. And so all the music I own, I'm producing, or it's a producer I know who I work with. So that's why I can put out music, because I own it. I don't play anybody's songs which have copyright on them. So future world predictions. Let me send a shout out to everyone who's here. Keen ways, you are appreciated. Keen ways, you are appreciated. Thank you, Infinite Waters, for everything. I've been watching you since 2016. I've been listening for the longest time, but finally, we made it. Finally, we made it. I've been taking action of my life for the better, and I have seen results. You have helped me find my mind, body, and spirit. You are appreciated. Since 2016, that's a long time. I'm so happy for you, Keen Ways. Like I always say, let me give you a gift, because you bless me. Let me bless you. Let me bless you. You want some reggaeton? You want some cinematic music? Okay, you want some... We can do some very meditative music, deep divers. We can do the complete opposite. Now, this is a song I actually produced. This is just for you, Keen Ways. This is a song I actually produced back in, when did I make the song? Might have been 2015. Might have been 2014. I'll play it for you, right? This is Ralph Smart, Forever Stars. Let's go.
We're back with a fresh new sound, calling all stars out there. You know who you are. This is dedicated to you, all to you.
We are
What?
forever stars. We come and go. Tomorrow's old.
Yes.
Forever stars.
Woo. I like the sound of this one.
Stars.
Talk to me.
And I know we can be so much more than what we are. We can be so much more than how we live. We all came here for a reason of difference, to experience our lives in mysterious circumstances. Where we find ourselves is where we chose to be, forever changing. That's how it's supposed to be. And we are forever stars. Of course we are. We shine and glow, illuminate the sky without getting old. Stars shining brightly now. Shine on,
Oh,
shine on.
sing it for me now. Come on.
We are
Yes.
forever stars.
Forever stars.
We come and go.
Don't raise your head down, raise your head up.
Tomorrow's old.
You can start now. Start looking up at the sky. Yes, that's better.
Forever stars.
That's what we came here to do.
We are
What we came here to do is just
forever
manifest
stars.
greatness,
We come
abundance,
and go.
joy in our hearts.
Tomorrow's old.
We're not crying on this one. We're not sad or anything like that. We're just celebrating.
Forever
That's what we're made of. We're made of
stars.
stars. Sing with me. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Whether we like it or not,
Times move fast, seasons change.
it doesn't seem to stop. Dancing in the wind with our eyes closed, enjoying the music that's being played. We move throughout the
I manifest dreams. I was born in the womb of those infinite waters. I look up at the sky, I see greatness. You take away the stars, can you replace them? Don't destroy what you can't build. Most of us, we live to become ill. Will you wake up, smell the coffee? We got a lot of work to do. We all got the tools we need. Should we ever decide to heal our hearts and minds, to see what we are inside, you will always
You will
find
always be
the
the
star.
star.
Star. Star.
We all came here to experience whatever we need to. We're all on a different journey, a different path, but we all are together in this. So that's why we sing, and that's why we
Forever
move around
stars.
like stars in the
We come
universe.
and go.
We're just here for a short
Tomorrow's
moment. We are forever changing.
Forever
We don't die, we just multiply, and we are invisible. At the same time, we can be seen. I'm just rambling again. I let the guitar play out on this one. Woo!
Oh, like I said, that's just gratitude. That's just gratitude. Gratitude to Keen Ways. I had to bless you with that exclusive. Forever Stars, future world predictions, deep dives. If you're just joining us, we are early. We are early and we got a whole lot to talk about. So, future world predictions. First and foremost, the future is a choice you make in the present. The future is a choice you make in the present. And where the world is heading is a choice that you make right now. We're now starting to see the world being transformed before our very eyes. It's a new normal. Many people are now starting to see that things are changing very quickly. Now, what does the future hold? I keep telling you, if you are not in a fair frequency state, this will be your future. If you remain in a fair frequency state, this will be your future. This will be your future if you are not reclaiming your power. This will be your future if you are. So the future is always a choice based on what you are doing right now. Always remind yourself of that every single day. A lot of people are waking up, and that's the good news. Karen, you are appreciated. That's the great news. A lot of people are finding those glasses. That's the good news. Deep divers, you're finding your glasses. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. A lot of people are finding those glasses, deep divers. And this is why there's going to be a big split coming. It's already here. Because just like in the film The Matrix, Morpheus tells Neo, there reaches a point where some people are too far gone into the mainframe, into the matrix, that it's impossible to tell them anything else. Their soul is gone. They have given away everything. And they can't be reached. And we're now starting to see a split happen right now, and it's going to become even more as the months go on. As 2021 continues and 2022 continues and 2023 and 2024. Many people you know right now, friends and family, are completely scared, terrified, fearful, afraid. You know them. Some of you even live with certain people who are afraid, and they are governed by fear. What is your future when you are governed by fear? What is the future when you are governed by fear? The future, there is no future. This is the future. It's not pleasant. But what is the future when you are governed by courage? What is the future when you are governed by saying enough is enough? I just want to breathe right now. What is this woman's future right now? The future is one of empowerment. The future is one of, I can create my own reality. And that's why there's a split happening right now as I'm speaking, and it's going to continue to happen every single day and on into the future. Those who are going to be sucked into the matrix even more, and those who are going to choose to be free. And what you're going to see is that there are going to be territories. People are going to choose to live in a place where they are supported, they are loved, they are nourished, they get to eat beautiful sun-kissed foods every single day. And there are going to be other people who are going to choose, once again, a choice to stay where they are. And it's all a choice. It's all a choice. So what the future holds is a choice. Once again, there's going to be people who are going to choose to say, actually, I'm going to choose to be in nature right now, go on the beach. And there's going to be people who choose to become the AI, artificial intelligence. It's a choice. Some people are moving to Africa. Some people are moving to indigenous land masses, and that's fantastic because people are now realizing in the Matrix it's over. Pardon? Mario, can you help me out? Mario. There you are, Mario. Thanks a lot. The system is over. And this is why they're talking about the Great Reset. This is why they're talking about by 2030, you will own nothing. That's the future they have for you. That's the future they've predicted for you. You will own nothing and be happy. Now, why are they telling you that you will own nothing and be happy? Because the future they've created for you is a future where you are insignificant. You don't even matter. You'll just do as I tell you. Shout out to everyone, deep divers. Shout out to everyone who is here. I've got another video for you, deep divers. I've got another video for you, which I can play for you about someone talking about the future, which will blow your mind. Now, I can play it for you right now because I did a video on it, which I'll drop afterwards. I'll maybe drop it today or tomorrow. I can play it for you right now, or I can just play it for you on the next video, whatever you want, whatever you are into. You let me know. But in that video, they predict everything that's happening right now. I want to remind you, deep divers, we are the power. We are the power. People are saying, play the video. I'll only play it for people on the live stream. Let me play the video. Let me play the video. Let me get the video first. Let me play the video and then. Okay, so I actually did a video on it, breaking it down, but I'm just going to play the video because there's so much love here. I said, I might as well play the video.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let me play this video for you. Shout out to everyone who's here, deep divers. You are appreciated. Shout out to everyone who's diving deep. One love to everybody. So I'm going to play the video. But first of all, let me put myself in the screen. It's always more fun. Let me put myself into the screen.
Welcome back.
Okay, so deep divers, let me play you the video. I'll play you the video. This video was actually in 1945, right? So this guy is talking about everything that's going to happen in the next 100 years. Everything that's going to happen in the next 100 years. So I'll just play the video. I'll just play the video. And then you can tell me if this guy is kind of making sense.
Back to the program. Today we are going to talk about a rather serious topic, the future. What does the future hold? Today we are going to make some predictions. Maybe someday man will look back on such predictions. The year, as you know, is 1945. 100 years from now, it will be 2045. It is difficult to imagine the state of the world in 100 years. As we have seen before, the world has changed drastically in the past 100 years. Just 100 years ago, in the year 1845, the concept of self-powered flying machines seemed as ridiculous an idea as ever to many. Through this great industrial revolution, The world has seen more change than ever before. Keep this in mind as we go over our predictions for the next 100 years. In 100 years, I predict that man will have stepped foot on other celestial bodies, such as the moon and the planet Mars. In 100 years, I predict that the average man will get his news and entertainment from a variety of sources. Big companies will no longer have a monopoly on the news and entertainment people enjoy. I predict that in 100 years, cars will no longer be constrained to the ground. They will have the ability to fly in the air at will, and the energy that powers the cars will come from the sun. In 100 years, I predict that television sets will get increasingly smaller. I predict that television sets will shrink to the point that they can fit on our wristwatches. I think that in 100 years, there will be film cameras at every street corner. They will be put in place in the name of our safety, but our freedoms will increasingly vanish. We will trade our freedom for safety. We will allow our rights to be eroded because the authorities tell us it will keep our children safe. Now, remember, these are only predictions, not prophecy. Maybe someday a future man will look back on them. Good day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, deep divers, there it is, right? So a lot of what he was saying is already here. And the video I drop after this, I actually break down. I link everything he's saying to what's happening. So after I end this video, I'll drop another video based on that video. But big chills, exactly, right? Big chills, because that video was in 1945. And everything he said is spot on. He said that we will trade our freedom for our safety and security. And people will live in more fear. Everything he talked about is actually happening right now. Everything he's speaking about is actually happening right now. But like I told you, we have an opportunity to create the future we want. We have an opportunity to change the world into what we want to make it. And remind yourself, it is a beautiful world. But I'm just reminding you that that was in 1945. And we already got the flat screen TVs already, deep divers. But what he said in the end, extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. And this is why you want to remind yourself that it's not only me that predicted what's happening, but other people have predicted it as well. And they've been spot on. And what's to come is where we're at right now. And therefore, we all have a choice about what we want to allow and accept. Because if we allow everything that's happening right now, check in, if we allow it, the future is going to be this, because it's what we're doing right now. So the future is an extension. The future is an extension of what we are doing predominantly right now in this here and now moment. And therefore, if we want to turn things around on the planet, we got to start to stand in our power. We got to start to reclaim our power. We got to start to choose to have courage. It's not easy. And that's the thing, you know, shout out to all the people who are speaking. You know, I see a lot of Instagram warriors, right? I'm on Instagram, deep divers. And, you know, once again, these are just tools. You know, Instagram can be a great platform if it's used in the correct way. And a lot of people are waking people up. And make sure you add me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart, right? So on Instagram, for example, and this is why I told you, this is why millions of people are waking up. On Instagram, for example, shout out to all you ladies, all you fellas, all you warrior queens and kings. A lot of people, when you go to their profile, it's nothing. Old pictures from 2019. But if you go on their story, they're waking other people up. You go on their Instagram story, they're spreading the truth, right? And this is happening. They don't share anything on their profile page, but in their Instagram story, they're dropping knowledge, helping other people wake up. And this is happening all around Instagram. It's like people have actually stopped posting on the main profile page, and all they're doing is just waking people up in their Instagram story. And this is a big thing that's going on Instagram right now. Millions of people are doing it. They're not posting on their profile page enough. Like, they're not posting on their profile page a lot, but in their story, they're dropping knowledge. They're helping other people wake up. And I told you, this is the good news. And this shows me that the future we're heading into is one where human beings can be free finally. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Deep divers, I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. There's a lot of hope. Once again, the future is the choice you make in the present. If you want to know what the future holds, take a look at what you're doing in the present. And if you want to change your future, do something right now that your future self will thank you for. Let me shout out to all you wonderful deep divers. Isn't it a powerful show, deep divers? Isn't it a powerful show? See, that's what happens when you start early. That's what happens when you start early, deep divers. Make sure you get the amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and at spreadshirt.com if you're in America, and if you're a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. Also, check out the amazing best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. Now, deep divers, I love all of you. This is probably one of the best lives we've had because it's just been so fun. So many people here. Fire show. I enjoyed it. And we're going to leave it here, deep divers. Now, tell me this, because this is where I'm asking you. Do you want me to drop the new video after this, which I talked about that other video? If you want me to drop it after this, I'll drop it after this live stream. Or do you want me to drop it tomorrow? What do you want? If you want me to drop it right now, say, Ralph, drop that video, man. Drop that other video. That's going to be 3 videos in a day, deep divers. That's going to be 3 videos in a day. That's going to be 3 videos in a day. Can you digest it? Or do you want me to leave it till tomorrow? Do you want me to drop it right now or leave it till tomorrow? Drop it. Okay, we're going to drop it after this. So deep divers, I'll drop the video. People are saying just drop it. So as soon as this ends, go and watch the other video. It's videos back to back. You heard that Drake song, back to back is back to back, back to back. I love all of you deep divers. You are appreciated. Remind yourself you are the power. And let's just rock out to this song, deep divers. You are amazing, deep divers. One love to everybody. Let's go. Oh yes, deep divers, you are appreciated. I love all of you. We are here, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. What am I drinking? That's a good question. burdock root. Like I say, watch my video on the channel. 7 alkaline foods to flush mucus. 7 alkaline foods to flush mucus and toxins out of your body. Burdock root is one of the most powerful roots to take if you want to flush all of that junk out of your body. Invest in burdock tea, right? So I'm looking out for you deep divers. You are appreciated. So you are appreciated. Check out the new video. It's going to blow you away. One love to everybody. I love all of you. Let's go.